Salute riders. Let me take my scarf off. I've been on the phone with one of the sisters this morning. Trying to get some stuff done, y'all. Trying to get some stuff done. Trying to get some stuff done because man, I got to go see these doctors next week on Monday. I'm super nervous. Um, super nervous about that. So one of the sisters is been helping me trying to get all my stuff situated and you know my nerves. I think that's what really happened to me yesterday. I think it's just been my nerves and thinking about everything to come and don't want it to come, but it's gotta come, you guys. I hope you guys. How was everybody's Labor Day? Let's start there. How was everybody's weekend? How was everybody's Labor Day? Did y'all cook? Did you barbecue? Or did you say, bump that? I'm off. I'm just kicking my feet up. I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. Hey, Blessed and Measured. Hey, sister. Hey, Tarsha. Hey, Time Warp sis, Miss Loki sis, PJ sis, Miss Party Line of Justice sis, Rhapsody, hey. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Hey, JJ. Let me turn this down because y'all know I be. Let me pin that copyright disclaimer. I thought I turned this down. Okay, there we go. Let me get that copyright disclaimer pin. Thank you, Adjusted. Okay, no wonder. I'm like, wait, why can't I do anything on my channel? I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on the wrong frequency. I was on the backup channel. Like, why can't I pin my comments? All right. Thank you, Dustin. Hey, Sagittarius. Hey, Chick Simple Lady. JJ. Hey, Latasha. T Lady Sisters. Hey, sisters. Hi, Minnie. And don't forget, y'all can go check my girl Mini coupons out. Save you some change. Not just the kind of jingles, but the kind that folds too. With those couponings. Hey, Missy. Hey, Goddesses. Tanya J. Hey, sister. Who gave me that first copyright disclaimer? Okay, I just did. I was like, I know I'm not seeing it. Hey Barbie, hey Waverly. Make sure y'all check out my girl Waverly, good with resources, loves dropping resources for different things, like breast cancer, free wigs, and shelters and domestic violence and things like that. Thank you, Latasha. I appreciate you. Hey Leo the Lion. Hey love. Taj. Hey Boo. Hey Ladrice, how you been? Hi Jessie Boo. Hey Robin. What up, Jamel? What up, bro? Hey, Bridget. Karen B, MVP. What it do? Sherry Clark. Hi, Grisky Boo. Mom Dukes. Ronnie. Hey. I had macaroni ribs, hot links, and baked beans. Okay. I was just relaxing. Hey, Shelby. Hi, Gina Dallas Diva. I use Labor Day to rest. Okay. I went to my family reunion from my father's side. Okay, Latasha, how was it being around the family? You know, family reunions bring out everything. I grilled and kicked it with fam. It was a great day. Good, JJ. Hey, Chris Green. Got me some well-needed rest going out today to celebrate. Okay, because it was your birthday. It was your birthday. Happy birthday. Y'all put happy birthdays for Minnie and stuff. I don't blame you, Minnie. Your birthday wasn't it yesterday? Or is it today? I thought it was Monday, but I could be wrong. Hey, Simply Me. How you doing? Yeah, happy birthday to Minnie. Hi, T. I'm feeling good, T. How you doing today? Hey, Amber. Hey, sister. Hi, love. What's going on? Make sure y'all go follow my sister, Blended Healing. Man, please go check her out. This is the time as we're getting closer to the end of the year. And also with Trump being in office, it's getting super ugly. Not just for the immigrants, but it's about to get ugly for us. Whether we believe it or not, it is. It's just not going to be good for African American people. She said, yes, I will be dropping resources tonight, working right now, sisters. Go ahead and do your job, sis. She said, I'm pushing, still refusing chemo. I got a decision to make, Ladrice. I'm like you. She said, Ladrice said she's pushing. So put some prayer hands in there for Ladrice. I get it. I just told the people the other day I'm super over it. Hi, Niecy Boo. Um, hey Colton. Yeah, I get it. It was yesterday. Okay. Happy birthday to my girl, Miss Minnie. And I wish you nothing but the best and many, many more to come. Okay. Happy birthday to you. She said I went to my dad's family reunion over the weekend. So 2 family reunions. Okay, Chris. Wanda, hey. Wanda is beautiful. Y'all some beautiful ladies. She said it was good fun being, though I don't associate with the majority of that side, but you had a good time. It's all that matters. Hi, Carrie Boo. Hi, Jay. Hey, Luz. You guys make sure, Capricorn, can you drop my backup channel? She said, I know you got your girl. Mini Bird go eat for free, honey. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it's the best way to do. Get y'all couponing because you can eat for free. Always. I hope all y'all doing good out there. Hi Gina sis. Hey Sword. Hi Denise. Um, Thank you, Wanda. Hey Godchild's blessings. Put some prayer hands up for my sister too. Godchild's blessing. She recently just lost her husband, and this is just one of those crazy years. She said 1 time for the birthday, 2 times for the birthday, okay? And it's just been thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Hey, my mother's keeper. Hi, love. Yeah, drop my backup channel, please. In the chat. Make sure y'all go sub. I'm getting new moderators and stuff. I'm gonna have a few, just maybe like 5 of my old ones, but I want some new mods over there. You know what I'm saying? Grisky definitely join the backup channel, okay? And stuff. So yeah, I definitely want to get some new moderators. Over there is where I'm gonna do the topics. I'm just gonna be doing like our relationship conversations and stuff. I really want to keep this for my news and stuff like that. And my Nazaya Harris, Janai Michael Rogers, London Thomas, and Key Minor T type stories over here. And over there, I want to do just casual conversations and stuff. If the moderators, like the moderator's going to have a moderator night, a Q&A, ask them questions, and they're going to put their vision boards out this Friday. And I think it's going to be nice to get to know. Thank you, guys. Show's blessing. Thank you, my mother's keeper. Come over there, my mother's keeper, so I can mod you up. I would love to have you as one of my moderators because you're from my side of the tracks, my other side and stuff, and I would love to have you as one of my moderators over there. Hey, Tammy C. She said, Linda Hillen said, working and listening, but hey, y'all in advance, okay? Hi, Nene sis. Can't leave out the strong brothers in the bushes working, okay? Let's go, sister. I hope everybody had a great Labor Day. I was cleaning yesterday, and I was getting to the baseboards and stuff. And yesterday I was just super dizzy. I ate one time. Hi, Nurse P. How are you? Are you still going live? Just in case she is, guys, drop Nurse P's link. Okay, drop her link. Man, when I say can educate you on Nurse P, I would love for you to pull up one day next week if you have availability to read off to me, tell me some stuff about some DNA, or either call me so I can break down some DNA stuff to you, and if you can kind of tell me about it. Yeah, if you can kind of tell me about it. Hey, A Young. Well, wait for your daughter at her school, and you know that line is long, A Young. So good luck to you, okay? Curry, nothing. It's just people that's super supportive of the channel, just dropping my Cash App link, just dropping links to other channels if need be. Like Nurse P just came in here, she has a channel, Shank's channel, just dropping their links. And my merchandise, you'll see some of the mods dropping my merchandise link. And that's really it. Waverly is in charge of supporting. Thank you for my first goal. Thank you, Lorraine. I do have a YouTube goal. It's incentive given to content creators by YouTube. So please help me reach the goal. It's just 10. And it could be 99 cents. You know, you can feed somebody for 99 cents. You could feed me for 99 cents. But yeah, Carrie, that's all. When Waverly is more in charge of the resources, so no other mom would have to worry about dropping the resources. She loves doing that, and I love that she loves doing that for people that need help or can say, "Hey, Waverly, do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about that?" and stuff like that. So she's super good about things like that, and I love that. Man, they are going to. My God, to hear that all your boys are off in college is scary to me. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. That is super scary. But congratulations to the boys, Nurse P. And I'm only saying, hey, honey, 5K, honey, 5K, make sure you sub to my other channel so I can mod you up, okay? It's scary. TU too. Make sure you mod over there because I want you to mod up. It's scary because I just remember her pushing the boys through school and stuff like that in high school and getting them prepped and stuff. Where we used to talk all the time, and her boys going to college means bitch you're getting old. So yeah, it's just super scary. Thank you, Ruthie, my love. Thank you, A Young. Man. You're welcome, Curry, and you're welcome, Curry, to join me over there. You're welcome. I would love to have you guys on my too for even inquiring. Okay, hey Diamond. It's been a long 2025. The news is getting crazier. The stories are getting wilder, and it's just like it's like we're living in times where it's like this isn't normal. She said I'm about to start back off my podcast. Yep, they all gone, and it's crazy. Um, they're dropping my backup channel. Thank you, God Shall Blessing. God Shall Blessing is a great mod, been with me and Shank from the very beginning, you guys. Um, see how Gina's modding as well, and God Shall's Blessing. This is how you moderate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna get it at the beginning, and it's okay. Hey, sweet honey sis, thank you for helping me this morning. Yeah, Bridget, lost their mind. You get what I'm saying? Drop my backup channel again so for anybody that missed it can sub and stuff up so I can go over there and start mine up because I'm gonna do my first introduction over there. And when I do my introduction, it's not just the introduction into the channel, it's the introduction of us going in different places. Yeah, Curry, you're fine. Yeah. My blue jean. Okay, you can. Um just the introduction of switching lanes because there's nothing wrong with talking about these cases with the kids, but sometimes it be a little devastating. It's sad. Hey, Nika sis, it's sad. We leave her frustrated. We leave her with all kind of different feelings. Our mental is all over the place. Here goes my backup channel. Thanks, Cap. I'm always here. I was just too busy to drop down. Yeah, Nurse P. It's okay. It's okay. And prayers to you, sister. I hope everything is going well for you, considering everything you've been through, losing your mother too. Me and Nurse P lost our mothers around the same time. And thank you, Nene sis. Love you. Hey TC, bro, what it do? Hope you having a good day. I know you at work and stuff and taking care of her sister as well. Things that we go through in everyday life and people just go through. And that's when life be life. And but salute to you, Nurse P, for joining again. Thank you. But yeah, we want to go over there and talk, have conversation, grown up conversation, but I don't want to do that over. I don't want to mix it and mash it because I want to work on my delivery. I also want to work on less curse words. Hell, I'm tired of cussing. Y'all might see hell and bitch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Carrie. Other than that, I want to hear that over there. Less cussing over here when it comes to these children's stories, these cases, and go over there with that kind of conversation. And any topics that y'all want to have. If y'all want to say, like Sean reached out to me, hey D, how you doing? Supreme said I want to stop cussing too. Supreme, I'm horrible. And I didn't used to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't used to do all of that weird stuff. I was always being calm, but once I started doing these cases, yes, Bridget, we are. And once I started doing these kids cases and people come for you and stuff, I don't wanna be a punk. I don't want nobody thinking I'm a punk because I've been that. I've been the one to keep my mouth shut for so long, and it's a wrap. Mm-mm. And some people I just ain't giving attention to. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. And I'm so irrelevant. People are so much better than you. And be that. You know what I'm saying? Be that. Make me invisible to you. If you that better than me and you that better than everybody in life, you get you in your bag and shit. Shouldn't nobody that's irrelevant come up in your conversation. So I pay it does. Hey Carrie, how you doing? I'm drinking some Coke, girl. I was wanting some Coke and stuff. So Shank Rock went and got me something to eat. He came upstairs yesterday and I was feeling so bad. He was like, you know, you only ate one time. I said, yeah, I ate today. He's like, I know, but he said, that was earlier. And I think Shank Rock went and got me something at 10 o'clock yesterday morning. And I didn't get anything. Thank you, Supreme. Good idea. I'm trying to work on my mouth and temper. That is why I stopped hitting certain panels. I don't like going off. I like helping and educating and encouraging people. Yep. She said, I don't curse a lot, but I do curse. One thing I don't do is curse around my parents. Hey, I had to tell my dad, you know what I'm saying? When I told him about my show, I said, Dad, I ain't gonna lie to you. I will call somebody a bitch and a whore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I don't want him to tune in because I've been telling him to tune in forever. And then he'd be like, that be that day he tune in. And I'm like, whore, and he's like, I thought daughter said she talking about this and that. Hey D Money, how you been? Hey Miss Sharon. So Miss Sharon, did you get your shirt? Cause you should have received it, unless the holidays kind of threw it out, but I don't think so. Did you get your items? So yeah, so I just don't. I'd be like telling my dad like before, and my mom already know. Before she passed, she knew what I was gonna do, and stuff. So yeah, that's just what it is. Dad, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I get it, and I said, they're really that to me, Dad. I might say, bitch, gone on. I let them know in advance. Hey, Gigi, I don't know what else to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just don't be in front of my dad going, fuck you, whore, and all of that. It just, to him, letting him know what I might do on this show. Somebody might be a whore. Somebody might be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? A funky bitch. I don't know. It just depends on my mood. But I'm so past it right now. Where I am in life, I'm so past it. Yeah. Nurse Peace, where he is. He's back on his vegan stuff too. He's really doing good. I'm proud of Shank Rock. Hey Sanji, Shank is really working and doing his thing. He's really working. He was having some heart problems and stuff. And hey Big Stacks, drop Big Stacks link as well, you guys. Happy Tuesday to you guys. And I hope you guys had a blessed Labor Day, Big Stacks. But Shank is on his vegan tip. He's walking. He's really getting healthy. And it's like, I'm dwindling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kim Cole, working on health today. Blessings. Oh, I love you, Sister Tanya J. Thank you. It's called Growth and Sparkle. Yeah, Time Warp. You know what I'm saying? I'll still be coming live, y'all. It depends on how everything work out Monday, what they say to me. But even if I got one strand of hair on the head of my chinny chin, I will be on here talking to you guys, growing and glowing. Okay, that's it. That's all. I don't know what else to say. I might still be cussing. Yeah, till you hear me. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing all of that till you hear me. Period. Now, hey Jasmine, welcome in. Okay, so this year has been quite Okay, Sharon. Yeah, she just sent me. I'll send you the tracking information, Sharon. I got y'all tracking information, so I'll be making sure because Vic got some merchandise too. So I'll be sending y'all the tracking information. I meant to do that, but charge it to my earrings, okay? Not my heart. Hey, Wise Libra, salute, sister. Yeah, charge it to the earrings, you guys. Anything that I forget, charge it to the earrings. But shout out to Jelly Bean for the gone on merchandise. Thank you, Blenda Hill, and I love you, sister, so much. She called me the other day, Blenda Hill did, and it was so soothing. I wasn't even really, I was moody that day. But she called and she got me back on focus. Sometimes it just take a simple phone call of somebody checking on you or just saying, hey, I like what you was talking about, and just changed your whole way of thinking. Hey, Jesse, happy Tuesday to you, and I hope you had a blessed Labor Day. Some stuff make me curse. Ladrice, you hear me? Ladrice, do you hear me? Won't it? And especially going through treatments and all of that, man, look, I'm going to be a titty short and a bald head. Let me be. Let me do me up here on these panels, okay? Hi, Pam, sis. Thank you, Latasha. Yeah, let me be a titty short and a strand of hair thick. And we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Let me do me. That's it. That's all. Bridget, I have. I'm gonna be working with Adjusted, you guys. Don't forget, if you want your bitch gone on color books, and it ain't gotta be bitch gone on. It could be a gone on color book. It'll be your own color book, but on the back it's gonna have my gone on logo. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be your own color book. Miss Yolanda got one. I must say, Adjusted, you did a beautiful, beautiful. She's already ready to order her second color book, guys. Okay, JJ. Um, she's already ready to order her second color book, you guys, and I'm so happy. I'm ready for my children's book. Me and Adjusted to work on that. Okay, Didi, we ready to work on this children's book and get it started, man. Shout out again to my girl Payday from the Modi 3 sector for the motivation and stuff. Writing her first children's book about her son, A Black Man Can is the name of that book. So you guys look into that. A Black Man Can by Payday. Go on Amazon. I hope to see her book in Joseph Beth or Barnes and Noble. And I hope to see mine too, because last night I had a dream. Okay, Lola, you got to send your pictures in, Lola. Let me show you guys that didn't get to see it, what it consists of. And I do got crayons. Give me a second, you guys. Let me go in my archive and retrieve it. Shout out to my moderator, Sweet Honey, for donating color pencils and crayons. Let me fix. Girl, y'all might see my belly button, and like y'all don't already, but yeah, I'm all over the place this morning. Thank you, Pam, for being a member for 6 months. Yes, Blenda Hillen. We trying, Bridget. Hey, Ambrosia, how you been? I ain't seen you. You doing okay? And don't forget, you guys, also, if y'all see Grisky in the chat, man, get your custom nails. Get your custom nails that you can do yourself. Because everybody know we be rushing. Ain't no nail places open. They just 2-pack. Get your custom nails by Grisky. I love them. I don't even want to touch them. They're so personal. Stuff be so personal to me. Okay, Lola. You need a book with crayons. Hey, Nicole Neal, sis. Thank you, Tom Ward. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Jacqueline, sis. All right, so shout out to my moderator, Sweet Honey. Sweet Honey donated me a box of crayons to give to people when they order the color books. On behalf of the Bitch Gone On color books. Adjusted already sends crayons, but she made me some socks. Said, shut up. And I know it's so rude to say, but my socks is just going to speak for my attitude when I wear these. And she gave me color pencils as well. So for my people in Kentucky, because I got somebody in Kentucky ready to order. So when I go home this weekend, they want to order. But she gave me some cute color pencils with my brown people on it, okay? With my brown people on it. And I love it. And I love it. Yeah. So is my crayons. But I'm not saying it in a prejudiced way, but it feels so good to see colored people on the crayon boxes finally in the color pencils. That crayons are not just made for blue people, they're made for all people. Put us on everything, okay? Trump will be trying to stop the sales of those too. Get them while they last. Get them while they last. But man, shout out to Grisky, shout out to Sweet Honey, shout out to Adjusted. Of course, that's my king on the front. Me and my king. Man, she fitted me up. She slimmed me down, baby. About 20 pounds. In this dress, baby, with them heels. Man, child. But when I opened it, that was my birthday. That was my birthday. 5 years ago. That was my birthday. And when I seen it, you can get a shirt, whatever you want on your shirt, Kim Cole. Me, Shank, and Sue Ann Robinson up there screaming justice. I met Ben Crump, Tamika Mallory, and so many other activists at this in Washington, D.C. That's me when I was going. This was for the meet and greet. That's when I got my makeup done for the first time for last year's Justice for Shanquilla Robinson meet and greet. I felt so cute. I did. She even got my lashes on fleek with my little bunny ears on my cat ear. Then when I see my Monty Bug, when I see my Whitey Bug, this is my grandbaby in Cali. When I seen that, it threw me. It threw me. When I seen this is a wedding my mother, and my sisters went to. One of the last weddings we ever attended with our mother was one of our homegirls. And she got married and we was drunk. I mean, she had a liquor bar. I don't invite me and my sisters to an open bar wedding, okay? This is me. My sister that was on the show with me, and that's my baby sister right there. My mother at her last barbecue, it was a color event. That was her last barbecue at a color event. She wore white that day. And my sister and them all had like different color shirts. Who brings the meat? Who brings the sides? Who brings the drinks? Red people brought the drinks. People in green bought all the silverware and stuff. When I see my Nay and my Duda Man, that's my first grandson, and my granddaughter, this is my oldest granddaughter. Oh my goodness. She gave me a piece of me. Now don't let that look right there fool y'all with him. He's horrible. He's horrible. This is my youngest graduating dental school. She is now working in the dentist office. She's one of the best. They love her there. But man, you couldn't tell her nothing. After that day, y'all couldn't tell her nothing. It's the memories that's in it. Me, Shank, one of his daughters, she came from Hawaii, and her best friend, we went up to Raleigh to eat dinner. I met her for the first time. It was my first time in Raleigh, North Carolina. So that was a memorable moment. And this was this year at Shanquilla Robinson's second birthday party. So I appreciate she captured the stomach. I did look like I was 7 months pregnant and all, but I wasn't. I was just full of coronas and good food. Shout out to Miss Salamandra and Quilla for that. Having me looking like I was 7 months pregnant. I already looked 6 before I went. And y'all know when it's good food and things like that, y'all know, they like, eat it up. Eat it up. And shit, I gained a month's pregnancy just at that birthday party. Okay? No, it was beautiful, Adjusted. It was beautiful. And then when Shank Rock went and got the actual picture made for my birthday, not for my birthday, for Mother's Day, when he went and got this, when he went and got that just, I don't know. It took everything to a whole new level. A whole new world in my Ariel voice from Disney. A whole new world. So thank you, Adjusted. Thank you to Shank Rockman. Thank you to Sweet Honey. Thank you to Gris. And make sure y'all get y'all merch. Make sure y'all get y'all merch. Because this is my mood. Till 2025 is over, this is my mood. Bitch, go on. Period. But shout out to everybody in the gifts, and stuff. Leo and his mother for my beautiful egg that's up here. My black seed, vitamins. She gave me so much in this box. It's unbelievable. To Alicia and the RYDERZ, man, for taking care of me when I had my surgery. They took good care of me. They got me a breakfast tray, a dinner tray, a small fridge, Drea and Juju. It was all beautiful. They made sure financially that I was okay to get medicine, vitamins. Man, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much for everything. Thank you for anybody's statements in my jersey that I'm wearing home. Miss Parker and my earrings. Man, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. The coloring book is awesome. It is. Y'all should get y'all one. And y'all get your own pictures. When I see Miss Yolanda's pictures in there, you guys, and don't stop. Let's not stop there. Let's not stop there, because Adjusted does more than that. She does birthday parties, but you got to hit her in advance if you have a birthday party. I got her working on some stuff for me. This, my girl Diamond Star. Shout out to her. Blended Healing. And Shamika Essential. Shout out to my girl Blended Healing for the Shamika Essential set that she gave me and also donated for one of the giveaways that one of the sisters received. For my sister Diamond Star that donated a box to one of the winners of the giveaway. Let me do a giveaway really quick because I have some candles that I want to give. I got 2 Yankee candles that I would like to give away today. One today. I got so much stuff from When Adjusted gifted me this, I gotta keep showing it. When Adjusted gifted me this with a breast cancer awareness ribbon on the back. That's the side, Miss Parker. And then on the front, that was my picture in my first magazine cover. Me and Shank, he actually got Switching Lanes, our first episode of Switching Lanes in a magazine. So I got that magazine put up. I need to frame it, but that was me and Shank's first magazine shoot cover, and I love it. And shout out to her. And it said Happy Mother's Day, and that's for my picture. Me to put a picture, but it's a purse, y'all. It's a purse, okay? As a purse, not just something cute to sit around. But if I want to carry it, I can. I might carry this, and I got so much stuff in here. She gifted me with shirts and so much, and it's just still sitting in here. I just didn't want to touch it because it's so cute. But it's just so cute, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I might go on and carry it just to go on and promote and stuff and get it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bedazzled up all up through her. And me and Shanks look like the king and queen on her. Thank you, Adjusted. And shout out to Adjusted for giving one out. Her and Diamond Star both gifted with their boxes in Blended Healing. They gifted some members with these beautiful items for the giveaway, you guys. I might do one more, get my sisters involved, and see if they're willing to make another one for me. But they're good at saying, what you need, sister, what you need. We helping. What you want? Tell me what you want. My sis Diamond Star gave out one of these boxes, guys, to one of the members, full of everything. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Whoever received that box, shout out to them. I forgot. I think it was Nicole Neal won one and Nicole Cooper was the winners. So shout out to them for them boxes that they received. And shout out to my girl, Blended Healing, for my Shamika Essentials. My Shamika Essentials. She makes this, you guys. She makes these. And I love it so much. I haven't even got to I'm still using my cream, my shea butter that she made. I'm so into my shea butter that I don't let nobody touch it. Even when my kids was asking me about the glow and stuff, I said I might get them a box from Blended Healing. I don't know. She said that's correct. What you need, Blended Healing. I would love to do another Shamika Essential giveaway. Adjusted. I would love for another purse to be made for a lucky winner. And Diamond Star, if you're listening, she's making game boxes. It's the season. You know what I'm saying? It is the season. So if Diamond Star is willing to donate another box in your favorite team, I would love for her to help me with that one to a lucky winner. Okay. Okay, Miss Benny said I want to send you a box of items. Okay. Adjuster says she's down. So tomorrow is Wednesday. That's when I do it. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for a Yankee candle. And then next week, Diamond says she's got me. Look, I got everybody. I got 4 things to give away. Blended Healing got me on a Shamika Essential box. Diamond Stars got me on a team box. Miss Minnie's got me, and my girl Adjusted said somebody can get one of those pretty purses, okay? So y'all seen everything that they're giving, okay? So, hey, I'm not going to make it easy. And what we're not going to do, once you drop that number, that is your number. The closest person wins. We're not going to keep saying 69, 68, 67, 66. We're not doing numbers. I'm going to do, are you smarter than a 5th grader? And my mods already know because I tested them on some stuff that they was just like, what? You are going to have to tell me the phrase. You're going to have to tell me the phrase, okay? We're going to go a little Jeopardy on you. Yeah, I'm going to go a little Jeopardy, do a little Jeopardy with you. And that's just what it's going to be to win these prizes. Because I know that people want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 687,991, 687,992. Man, we're not doing that. And this time the moderators can play too. The members, the moderators. Yes, just the people that's making it will not be in it, but they're already in it because they're donating a beautiful gift to you guys, okay? And I want to do a color book. Somebody Adjusted. Can we get a color book Adjusted? Can we get them a color book? Not just a purse, but a color book and let them send their pictures in and stuff. Grisky, can I get you to, if somebody wins, can I get you to donate some cute nails that you do? You know what I'm saying? Again, we be rushing and stuff. And the nails be nailing. You know what I'm saying? These nails are cute and they be nailing. And they're different. You file them down to what you need, glue them on your fingers, and guess what? Get to going. Adjusted said sure thing. Now I'm gonna see if Shank Rock will donate a funky ass shirt. You like the earrings? Thank you, Leon Mom. Thank you. I got Grisky's information. If anybody do want to order some nails, I definitely got that as well. I got to send it to Waverly. That color book is beautiful. Okay, you can win you one, Sanji, and it can be your own pictures. Do your own pictures. You know what I'm saying? We all got loved ones that we just wish to keep carrying on with us. And my color book's forever. And I'm getting a case made. So you can also Justice working on the cases as we speak. So I'm going to give me a case made just like this to put my color book in because I don't want to color it. I don't want to touch it. It's my memories. You know what I'm saying? And I want to pass it down forever. You know what I'm saying? Keep passing it down to show the legacy that I left for my children and my children's 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 children. You know what I'm saying? All right, Nicole. I want the bag with the pictures. Ladrice, you got to do that phrase. You got to do that phrase. And guess what? It's going to be in 20 seconds. If I don't get that phrase in that 20 seconds, hey, we're going to have to wait till the next Wednesday. And it's going to be a different question, not even the same. It is a question and it's going to be played right, like the original game. We're not hooding it up. It's not going to be ghetto. Yes, I got to get that case to you, sis. I'm on it. Thank you, sister. Thank you. And I do want to show y'all really quick. I want to show y'all a picture of what she does for kids' parties and stuff. I'm working currently with her on my grandson, the Toy Story picture. I don't want to take up too much time today, but hey, we ain't got nothing to do right now too much. This was for her. Was this for your niece or your cousin? Adjusted, but this is her on her purse. She's into Bluey, guys. Let me get it right here. She is into Bluey, and that is her purse, you guys. Her picture on the front, and she had her, and she made these for all of the children. So yes, I'm gonna play this one time so y'all can see what my girl working with. That is her niece, or that's your cousin. Okay, it's her cousin's picture on it, and that is her thing. She liked Bluey. Okay, she's into Bluey with the blue strap, and then we have this one. I love this one. Adjusted. This was my favorite. This was my favorite. This was my favorite with her little picture. So if you want to win a purse, hey, if you need stuff for birthday parties, let me know so we can get working on it and stuff like that. This is a business. You know what I'm saying? Of her. So yes, it is, Carla. Louis for the kids, okay? A Louis pattern for the children. Yes. So it is beautiful red carpet vibe. All right, Sandy, you have a good day, okay? I do. She said, Waverly said, I do flyers for social media. I will donate to anyone to promote their business on social media. Let's go. She said, I will donate to anyone who to promote their business on social media. She does flyers. So if you need your flyers, man, get with my girl Waverly. Get with her, okay? It is Queen Butterfly. How you doing? All right, Tasha. Thank you. Hey, Michelle. So you guys, get with me and yeah, she said, can we contact? Yeah, Wise Libra, y'all in the Discord, y'all can contact. Make sure you contact her. For this size, they're 20, and the 8x10s are 30, and it comes with a little spiral binder on the side. They're super cute. How she's doing it now? She just did this for me. Just testing everything out, but now they're cute. They're really cute. This one is cute. This is mine. But yes. And I need a bigger one. I really want the bigger ones that she's doing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Blenda Hillen said, "All you talented ladies, very talented. Network makes the dream work, of course." So don't forget to get your Shamika Essentials. Blenda Hillen is in the chat for that. All I was blessed and measured. Thank you, sister. Blenda Hillen is in the chat. Diamond Star is making gang boxes. This box right here and your team boxes. I don't know how she makes them, but this is my box right here, full of everything. It was full of candy still and stuff, but I'm down to my last bag and stuff. I got t-shirts and everything in here. But she said she is making her team boxes. So if you're interested in that, because she has a business making gift boxes and stuff that you need and stuff. But I know y'all got to get in touch with people. She said, look, Nicole Neal said, I love my box, okay? You need to order some more. Okay, Nicole, let me know. Let us know in advance because they need time to get your orders in, especially if your baby's birthday party is in October, November. They got to work on it now. It can't be a last minute. Hey, can you do me this? It could be one, but not all. Okay. Waverly, she said she could Diamond said she could really use your help. So you guys make sure y'all drop emails and stuff for people to get in touch with you guys. And that is that, okay? Who the world we live in, you guys. Yeah, shout out to all the beautiful, talented sisters. I do want a coloring book though, yeah. Let me get to it. Also, I want to bring my girl So Mysterious over here one day and get you guys, for those that's looking for grants for different things. She looks into a lot of different stuff. She drops it on her email box, and so I mean on her community wall, and I'm gonna start sharing some of her community walls too. Um, okay, okay. Let her Justin know. Thankful. Let her Justin know. Pam, hit me up on my. If I don't know if you got Instagram, but Cancel Me Happy is my Instagram. Pam, let me know. Hey, Pamela. So imagine, where's that story? I got so many guys. Imagine going to the dentist, and shout out to the lady on I gotta get her name, but shout out to her. Thank you, Miss Karen B. Justin, can you drop your information? Because everybody ain't in the Discord. She said email or Instagram. Drop your Instagram and your email information. Because Pamela said she would like a purse for her granddaughter. So if you can drop your information for her. Imagine going to the dentist. You know, we go to the dentist. We want I thank you, T Lady, so much. I seen it, Lola. I've been watching some things with it, Lola. I really have, and it is interesting. I think I want to do that. I think I'm gonna look into her and do that. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to be fresh because I already got this week lined up, kind of. So I think I want to start it fresh. But ain't that the white woman that unalived her son? That was the professor. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me know. I could be wrong. Hey, Nat, baby. Hey, sis. I get it, Pam. I get it. So you know when we go to the dentist, we want our teeth cleaned, we want our teeth pulled, we're getting a crown, something done. But one thing we're not expecting to come out of it is this.
We all heard the story about the lady who goes in to get her wisdom teeth taken out. They put her under anesthesia, she gets them taken out, wakes up, procedure was fine, everything's good. She goes home. About a month or so later, she starts feeling really sick, really bad. She is throwing up, just feels awful. I'm sure you can tell where this is going. So she goes to the doctor. She's like, what's going on? What's happening? Why am I so sick? Like, what is happening? They run all the tests. Everything comes back clear except for he's pregnant. She's like, there's no way I could be pregnant. I have not been sexually active in years. Like, it's not possible. They determine how far along she is, trace back the time, and she's like, okay, like, that's when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So, come to find out, the all-male dentist office that she went to, everybody in the room with her was a male. Okay, someone in the room, I've seen two different things. One says that it was the dental assistant, and the other one says that it was the dentist. So I don't know exactly which one it was. And I also know that there's more than one story like this. So I don't know for sure this story, which one it was. But one of the two took advantage of her while she was under anesthesia.
Wait, my mother's keeper. You hear me? Hey, Chandra. Passion. Have a good day, okay? Wait. You going in to get your tooth pulled. But it's an all male clinic. That's what was strange to me. Not saying that, but she's pregnant. Hey, Kenya. I hope Roxy's okay. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. You're pregnant. And the dental assistant saying, nah, the dentist did it. And the dentist is saying, nah, the dental assistant got her pregnant. Why is anybody sexually touching anybody in the dentist office? Who? So nobody seen nobody getting off? That means you have to pull her pants down. You have to pull her pants down. And you have to take your pants down. And that means you have to penetrate that person to... What's going on in the world today? You're welcome. What is going on in the world today? Why is this supposed to be normal? Right, Latasha? But she's got a baby under the influence of anesthesia and she's pregnant without consent. Hey, something sweet, but how many people have came up pregnant without their consent? Right. He could have had HIV, like you said, King. He could have had HIV or anything. That's crazy work. And hey, Nikki Sims, it's just crazy the world we're living in, how sick people are. Like, damn, it make you scared to go get just a simple procedure. Right, Latasha, that's what I'm saying. The assistant blamed the dentist. The dentist blamed the assistants. Kenya, hell, I think it's worse than the Maury show. Shit. The Maury show just saying, "Are you the father?" No. You know you slept with Tom, Dick, and Harry. It was not the first time, Queen Butterfly. It definitely wasn't the first time. It made me so sick. I said, hell, I don't know. I don't even want no male dentist. I don't. We got a parasite. And I noticed that they been oh yeah, my mother's keeper definitely shut down. I don't want a male dentist. I don't want an all male dentist. Latasha, I said that too. I said that too. They said parasite that enters through your nose and eats your brain is spreading in U.S. tap water. Parasite that enters through your nose and eats your brain is spreading in U.S. tap water. Let me tell y'all. So for like the last month, and didn't even know it was happening a year ago because one of my friends from the Mo3 sector told me about a lawsuit they had going on down here in North Carolina. But I remember them saying something about the tap water, which we don't drink the tap water anyway. You have poured your glass of tap water. See how clear that looks? So clear. You don't see no particles or nothing in it. Ugh. But go down there in your kitchen and just pour your glass and leave it on the cabinet. And look at the stuff that's swirling in it. I don't want a purifier or nothing. I don't. I'm sorry. Because I don't think nothing will help purify particles in the eye. I don't care. Hey, try believe I sis. I don't. But we be wondering about our brain. We see, but we go to the doctor. Guess what? They gonna tell us something wrong every time. That's how they make their money. If you go in, they don't see nothing. They don't make money. They have to keep filling you up with medications. It goes from my heart to my thyroid to my stomach, my titty. I'm wondering why I'm forgetting. Cause guess what? When we take those showers, that tap water. Now I do want a purifier for the bathroom. I wonder if they got the purifier shower heads too. Cause you ever thought about how the water be so hard on your skin? You just be so dry and ashy when you get out. You be itching and shit. How am I itching after the shower where my skin feel like it's cracking? Candy, absolutely. It's gross. Oh yeah, JJ. The DNA is. Queen Butterfly said, Lord, we are doomed. Okay, my mother's keeper. Bridget, think about the tap water we're using. It's all the same. That's why I just asked for a purifier for the shower, but she said, yes, they have them. My mother's keeper said they do have them for the bathroom as well. It's on Amazon. Okay. That's scary. We be going, oh, my memory. Well, that happens when you're taking a lot of medicine. Of course, we're going to think that. We're not thinking that it's a parasite. But I noticed for the last month. Okay, Michelle said they do. She has one. Latasha, nothing. She said, Diamond Star said, has anyone ever did the cranberry juice mouthwash? Never thought about it. Because think about it. When you're washing your mouth out and brushing your teeth, ain't that with the tap water? It's really good. The shower ones, I bet it is. I want one. Come on, Chandra. She said, remember what happened in Flint? Mm-hmm. Hey, Big Mama. We thinking, oh, that's the medicine, your own medicine, but all along, it's a parasite. She said, remember that doctor was supposed to be helping women get pregnant, and the whole time he was impregnating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's look into that, guys. Purified everything, not just, yeah, the doctor was a pimp too. Yeah. Let's look into purifying everything. Not just that. Now, in relationships, we're not just prone to dating our own color. Some people like Asian. Some black women like a white man. But to each his own. But this story right here with this black woman that dated the white man and had children, it blew me. Wait till you guys hear what happened with this.
When she first got that tattoo, I asked her to cover it up. And at first she told me no. And I said, cool.
Let me tell you guys why she's saying what she's saying. The grandmother was a white woman. She had 3 children by the white guy. The white grandmother goes and put a guess what the white grandmother, instead of getting the kids' pictures, what she got tattooed on her body. Let's guess what the grandmother this is, she said, in reference for her grandkids. Hey, Ida. Okay, Chick Simple Lady, thank you so much. Donald Klein. I'll look into that. Yes, absolutely, Queen Butterfly. Listen to this.
When she first got that tattoo, I asked her to cover it up. And at first she told me no. And I said, cool. I just don't want to be around you. Didn't really say too much about it. The next day, she said, hey,
Hey,
I'll cover up around you. I'm so sorry. I was like, cool. I want to cover it up everywhere around me. Not just my home, everywhere. She said, cool. That's not what happened. When she ended up moving back home, I would be in other areas of town and of gathering, and I was trying to be civil for the kids, for my husband, trying my best to just deal and not, but nobody was taking it seriously. When she first got that tattoo,
I ain't keeping a damn thing civil for the kids. I ain't keeping nothing civil for my husband. She could have never been around mine. Let's say that. She could have never been around my children. Out of all the things that you could have went and got tattooed on you, you went and got 3 monkeys, a monkey for each child. To the mother, you never dumb down racism for your children or your husband. That was so racist, and that's how she sees her grandchildren, as monkeys. As monkeys. And then you shouldn't even have to have a conversation with her saying, hey, can you cover that up around the children? Because you can't be around mine. This is the new normal. That was so distasteful. I couldn't believe it. Latasha, you hear me? My mother's keeper, not at all. Bridget ain't who. You could never. I don't care what he say. You go over be with your mama. She want to be around kids so much. Go over be around your mama. 3 of them, JJ. 3 monkeys. One for each grandchild. She had 3. So the grandmother got, every time she had a kid, she had another monkey tatted on her. Not drew on her, tatted. These are for life. These are for life, guys. That threw my stomach so bad, but it threw my stomach to hear her response. That's crazy, Tribal Levi. Yes, Carla R, she did. 3 colorful monkeys. But it's the response of the mother for me. And it's no disrespect to you. But respectfully, no. Because that's how she really feels. To get it tattooed, no. Wow, JJ. I mean, yeah, Big Mama. Let me show y'all the pic so y'all will see the monkeys. Let me show you guys the monkeys. Not just talk about the monkeys. Let me show you guys the monkeys.
When she first got that tattoo, I asked her to cover it up. And at first she told me no. And I said, cool. I just don't want to be around you. Didn't really say too much about it. The next day, she said, hey, I'll cover up around you. I'm so sorry. I was like, cool. I want to cover it up everywhere around me. Not just my home, everywhere. She said, cool. That's not what happened. When she ended up moving back home, I would be in other areas of town and of gathering, and I was trying to be civil for the kids, for my husband, trying my best to just deal and not. But no.
Now I ain't dealing with no monkeys. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're not dealing with no monkeys. Not at all. I'm not coping. I'm not understanding a damn thing. Are you okay? Because it doesn't reflect on you to the mother. It doesn't reflect on you anything bad because you don't want to deal and you don't want your kids to be subjected to that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But if you're going to stand for something, stand on it. Hey, Latasha, how you doing? Because that was crazy work. It hurt my feelings like, oh my God. And then she said, I'll cover up around you, but that's it. Hey, 90s, baby, how you been? I said that I asked about you. I asked about you like a week or 2 ago. Because I knew I hadn't seen you, so I knew you was probably going through your thing. You missed your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy 26th birthday to you, okay? Yeah, try to believe I. Something sweet. You heard me? She want to be around children so much she can be around her own. Hey, Davita. Shit. Latasha. They play different now. I don't know what's going on with these new age people. But, yeah. I do want to say this. Yeah, we have storms, we have floods and things like that, but it is things going on around the world that we have to take in consideration too, because this could be us at any minute. Prayers to those in Afghanistan. An earthquake hit, and I love you so much, 90s baby. Love you so much. Prayers to you. You guys put some prayer hands up and happy birthday to 90s baby. Pam under the jail, not in jail, under. They're already having people under jails down there in Mississippi and other places. I've talked about that under the jail. But prayers to those 800 people that lost their lives. Prayers to those families who lost their loved ones. It was 800 dead in Afghanistan. I did want to point that out. It's 800 dead. In other news, On these buses in cities, do we not have assistants on the bus? Because I think it should be two drivers so one can keep, because I know in Kentucky they do. Yo, don't even get me started on why I'm yawning. Don't even get me started. This is not the medicine. A 15-year-old accused of raping a 7-year-old on the bus. She's autistic. She's autistic. The 7-year-old is autistic. How is and why is this happening? How and why is this happening? "15-year-old Landon Dottie raped a 7-year-old on the bus." Make my ears hurt. Ooh. Yeah, I'm disgusted about the world we living in. I hate the world that we living in. Yeah, T. Yeah, Time Warp. And other news. We have 11-year-old and a 10-year-old boy. For whatever reason, the children don't throw eggs at the house anymore. They're running up on people's porches, ringing their doorbells, and let me tell y'all, as parents, we didn't do that. What we did, but crime wasn't as bad when we went nigga knocking. It was called nigga knocking for us. But now that you think about the game, we didn't know how many elders that we've scared in our lifetime. Could have caused someone older to have a heart attack. Could have cost someone their life playing that dumb game. Because when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And it's unfortunate. That's this 10-year-old and 11-year-old boy pranks people by ringing the doorbell in this crazy world. And we have one of them unalived. But people are scared. We're not living in a world of egging someone's home and not being something going on. People start to feel bullied, intimidated. It's not the same. We are not living in the same world that we used to live in 10 years ago, not even 5. For the 11-year-old boy that lost his life in Texas. Running from door to door, ringing doorbells. Someone was scared. And we can't be mad because we don't know if that person lived alone. We don't know if that neighborhood is full of crime. We just don't know. Thank you, T. I'm not taking a risk. A mother's boyfriend just unalived her 16-year-old son. Coming in the back door at 3 a.m., he thought it was a burglar. Just happened over the weekend. Three in the morning, coming in your mother's back door. We don't know what kind of life the boyfriend lived, if he lived a street life, if he just really thought somebody was breaking in, but I get it. I get it. Nowadays, we have to protect ourselves. They're taking everything away from people. People need somewhere to get things. They're going to break in our homes. It's coming. Protect yourselves at all costs. And if you're a parent and you're listening, goddamn it, talk to your kids. I'm sorry. Because if you don't, shame on you. Because this is the life and the world we live in. I can't support it. She said kids would bang and kick my door and I had to report it. Yeah. That's coming out of our money. This story is crazy. Young lady running through the streets of New York with a barbed wire fence stuck in her head, naked, with just a shirt on, naked, no shoes, no socks, nothing. Knees bloody, legs bloody, scuffed up, scraped up, bruises everywhere. Nobody would help her but one guy. This is her story.
Alright, so 11:30 in the morning, Sunday, the Lord's Day, somewhere in the Bronx. I'm at work, see this lady walking down the block with a fucking barbed wire stuck in her head. I look closer, she ain't got no clothes, but she ain't got no pants on. Her legs is cut up, bleeding, right? Go outside, start recording and everything. I get closer, see that her whole face is cut up. She bleeding all on her face, she bleeding all on her arms. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if this lady's crazy or if she's trying to like somebody kidnap her type of shit, you know? She's screaming in Spanish, she's making mad fast. I don't understand nothing she's saying, bro. She trying to talk to people. People was running away from her because, bro, she's bloody. Like nobody want blood on them, and people don't really understand what's going on. So a couple people called the police and the ambulance, you know. So they come on in their way. She keep trying to pull this barbed wire out of her head, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Fast forward, we find out that she's saying that basically she was being held in a building and she got away basically. She's asking people to help. She don't have no fucking clothes on, bro. And she's mad dirty, like they wasn't mad to take no shower or nothing, bro. And then the police came. She's screaming, asking for help. She just fall on her knees, like. And the ambulance come pull up. She hop in the ambulance. Fucking kidnapped the hell hostage in the Bronx.
Walking the streets, we see a young lady with a barbed wire stuck in her head, screaming for help. We don't stop. We say nothing. Nobody but this young man helped. The only thing she was screaming for, help. What is wrong with us? Whether she was dirty, bloody, or whatever, what is wrong with us to simply stop for a second and see what is happening? We see her face cut up. We see her legs cut up with a big piece of barbed wire stuck in her head. And nobody stopped but this one black man. And the only thing she kept saying was help. When the police came, she dropped to her knees. She had been kidnapped and got away, when that's not the case for everybody. Everybody don't make it out. Everybody don't make it out. Yeah, Justin, it was up in New York in the Bronx. When she didn't have bottoms on, nobody could see that something was wrong. There's nothing wrong with stopping. Hey, Empress Shaya. Legs bloody, face cut up, and nobody stopped. It shows you what kind of world we're living in today. It shows you what kind of world we're living in today. Don't expect anything from anybody. Okay? We want to be the voice. We wanted to stop, but nobody stopped for her. But one man. Shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much for filming. Thank you so much for calling 911. Thank you so much for being the one in those busy streets of the Bronx. It was busy. You even see a man running from her, like, don't touch me, ugh. You seen a man running from her versus running to her. The only one ran to her was the black guy that taped it. And she's just in the middle of the street screaming with barbed wire hanging. Who's running around with barbed wire in their head? Two big pieces of barbed wire in her head. Who's doing it? I'll wait. No one. That's who. No one. This story took me out. Shout out to Real Stories Uncovered on IG. It does. My mother's keeper. In July 1991, Gregory Green murdered his wife, Tanya Green, who was 6 months pregnant, in their Michigan home. He stabbed her several times in the face and chest. Afterward, he calmly called 911 to report what he had done. Green was sent to prison, but after 16 years, he seemed to have changed. Y'all heard that? 16 years, he seemed to have changed. He almost had no trouble in prison, and friends and family wrote letters to support his release, saying he was a different person. Even his former pastor wrote many letters asking for his freedom. In 2008, Green was released on parole for good behavior. But in 2016, the unthinkable happened again. Green killed his 2 young children. Remember, changed man. Changed man. Don't forget what he did to Tanya in 1991. Let's not forget what he did to Tanya in 1991. The same pastor, listen to this. Remember, his former pastor wrote many letters for his freedom. He was released in 2008. But in 2016, the unthinkable happened. Green unalived 2 of his young children, ages 4 and 5, by poisoning them with exhaust fumes while they slept in his car. The same night, he tied up his teenage stepchildren and shot them in front of their terrified mother. That mother was the pastor's daughter. The pastor had trusted Green and let him marry his daughter, believing he had changed. After the murders, just like in 1991, Green called the police and waited for them to arrive. Do people really like that really deserve a second chance? Do people like that really deserve a second chance? Justice for Deborah Terrell, an elderly lady who has been unalived this past couple of weeks. Very loving older woman in the community, unarmed. Police went to her door because she was having problems in the neighborhood. When she opened her door to greet them, they unalived her. Justice for Deborah Terrell. Look up her story. Please. She deserves justice. They have a petition out. Yeah, Tarsha. Very important. We talk about all right, Curly Buller, hit the girls up. They're in the process of starting their businesses, and that's what they do. Um, Racism is in us, and guess what? We teach it to the children. This is what happened to a black girl, a black baby, a toddler. This is what the white toddler said to the black toddler. He's a rare species, so. Look how old they are. Why is she a rare species? Is it because she's a baby? Yeah, mostly. And she has different colored skin, so that's mostly why. It's very cute. Hi. These are toddlers and a black baby. And they said, oh, look at the rare species. At that age, oh, America, African Americans, we are doomed. Our youth are doomed. We're seeing it now where police are busting out black guys' windows, bothering them, showing the racism. But now it's instilled in the infants and the toddlers. Latasha, you hear me? Oh, yes, Carrie, please. Carrie said she would love to donate some handmade blue jean purses. Oh, yes. Rare species. And plus her skin color is different. That's tall. That is tall. I don't know about y'all, but you know we already scared of death. I'm scared of this world. I am scared of this world. I'm so scared. The world we live in shows racism every day. Every day. And I'm disturbed. But just because they teach their children that doesn't mean we have to stoop to that level, okay, guys? Because we don't. We don't. They say stop eating fast food. This is why they keep finding human DNA in all food. Wait till we hear this. And shout out to Juju, one of my mods. She was talking about the food that we're eating. You guys have to go over there. If y'all can drop Juju's link, go listen to what they said about the Fruit Loops. It will throw you, okay?
Yo, this is crazy. Look at this video, man.
When they're feeding the dead to the living, you know the end is near. Check out this death chamber, this washing machine. They call it aquamation, where they liquefy the dead and then dump the remains down the drain to be recycled into the municipal water supply. And so people are drinking it, they're showering in it, they're doing their laundry in it, and this is happening in most states across the country. In most major cities, they're recycling dead people and feeding it to the living. What does that mean exactly? And they're grinding up the bones into powder. They call this calcium phosphate, which is going to be used for food processing, undoubtedly. Maybe in your vitamins. And so what are the implications when people start eating dead people, like cannibalism? Is there going to be kuru running around out there? Mad cow disease? What about in a spiritual sense? What is that like when you're eating and drinking dead people? Of course, they're spraying this on the food supply. Irrigation. They're using dead people as compost, and people are drinking it. So what does that mean? What does that feel like? Ladies and gentlemen, obviously this is another satanic ritual that's being performed before our very eyes. And essentially people are being raped by this death juice as they're forced to drink it. Talk about drinking the Kool-Aid. Now they're drinking dead people in the major cities. That's why they're all crazy in these big cities. They're drinking dead people, and they don't even know it, for the most part. And they keep finding human DNA in the food supply. What do you think that's all about? It's probably not just aquamation, but they're probably grinding babies and who knows what else in these meat processing plants so that people will eat human flesh without even knowing it. That's how these cult members get their kicks. Wait.
Thank you, Queen Butterfly, for dropping Juju's link. You know, the food we eat. The food we eat today. They've been doing this shit for years. We wonder why cancer. Go on Instagram. It's called, type in stop eating fast food. Latasha. I got so much for Black History tomorrow, you guys. Make sure you pull up with me tomorrow for Black History. I'm going to take you guys up to New York to Rosedale. I have a documentary I want to share with you guys, but I also have some informative information I would like to share with you guys on that. Let me share this last story with you guys and tell me, wouldn't it be a difference if this was a white man in this position?
This was the shocking moment caught on camera. Video obtained by our NBC affiliate KARE 11 shows David Montori trimming a tree outside his Minneapolis home Wednesday when, according to court documents, a bullet was fired from his neighbor's upstairs window.
The bullet went down through my neck and then all the way back to my spine.
Montori told NBC affiliate KARE 11 he's also recovering from broken ribs and a concussion. Adding, the last 11 months since he and his wife moved in, they've been living a nightmare next door to John Shawshak. Court documents show the victim called police 19 times prior to the shooting for incidents including harassment, hate speech, and verbal threats. It also says Shawshak suffers from mental illness. Shawshak has been charged with attempted murder, but he is not in jail. Police allowing him to stay in his home because they say he's a threat to himself and others.
What?
The likelihood of an armed, violent confrontation where we may have to use deadly force with the suspect in this case is high.
That excuse sparking community outrage.
We have to take violent criminals off the street. So I'm not a police officer. I don't know how that gets done, but I know it needs to get done.
Police say Shawshak rarely leaves his home, and the department has not set an arrest date.
We are not going to bust the door down, guns blazing, and get into a deadly force situation, but we will ensure the community will be safe.
Montori says he feels the Minneapolis Police Department failed to protect his family by not arresting his neighbor when they needed them most.
If you're saying you're scared, what does that do to me, you know? Like, you have this body armor, you have professional training.
Dana Griffin, NBC News.
Thank you, Sonya. Wait. Wait. What? We're not gonna go and kick the door down. He's crazy. Yeah, he almost took his life, but why would we get into a violent confrontation with him? You're supposed to protect and serve. You're supposed to protect and serve. That's why. 19 reports prior to that incident that almost took this black man's life. And y'all heard from the officer saying, we know he's got charges, but we're not about to go have a... Then when we go to protect and serve ourselves, thank you, JJ. Then when we go and protect ourselves, oh yeah, Candy, they've been to kick our doors down. You hear me? Wow, Darshell. She said it's really not. I had a client and somebody kid lit fireworks, dropped through her mailbox slide, and she had a heart attack and died. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Guys, those pranks in games can end somebody's life. Yeah, they're making up the laws they go. Thank you, Sonya, so much. Come on, Samisha. To hear from the police, Samisha saying, we're not going in there. He's crazy. Carla Russell, you hear me? And get up out of that neighborhood. Y'all get up out of that neighborhood. I know it's hard to relocate. Everybody can't relocate, but get out of that neighborhood. I'm out of that city. To hear that, I need a filtered shower head. Hey, Angela. That scared me. To hear the law. Come on. To hear the law say it, come out the police's mouth that they're not doing nothing, that he's violent and out of control. So it's going to take for somebody's life to end, or that the black man didn't die, so it's okay. I don't know if y'all scared, but again, I'm scared of the world we live in. I'm scared for those people, not just with the man that almost took the black man's life, all of them. Latasha, you hear me? Hey, Valerie says, I want the same energy, because like I said, had the black man took measures into his own hand, it'd have been different. Trust me. They said it, Gigi. They said it themselves. But what does that mean for the people in that community? Oh, they would have got him. They'd have took him out. They'd have let so many shells off in that place. You know, you don't want to lose your life. Don't want to lose your mother, your father, your children. And I know the tongue's a powerful thing, but I just want God to clean it up. It's time. It's just going to be a knock at our door. It's coming. It's coming. We don't want to think it, but all of this is coming. Salute to everybody. I'll be back tonight at 8, guys. Make sure again everybody's go over there to that backup channel and sub for me, okay? That's where we're just going to be having regular conversation, relationship topics, because it's some relationship topics I definitely want to talk about. The single and celibate I do have to move it, guys. I'm going to move it over there to the backup channel. I'm going to have those conversations over there. So for those that's been waiting on it, I'm itching for it too. I do apologize in advance for that. I do. I'm going to do better on setting lives and doing them and stuff. That's why I don't like to set them. But I do got to do better for when I set them and stick to what I know best. Thank you, Capricorn. Angel said only God can fix it. Yes. Yes. Samisha, you hear me? Scared, honey. Scared. I want to talk about different topics. We're grown. I want to have grown folks conversation. I want to talk about sex in the relationship. I want to talk about, is it really the woman's job to fulfill all the household needs? So much more I want to talk about. I want to talk about relationship with taking care of other people's children. You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to be in a relationship and take care of other people's children? What if those kids are disrespectful? What if that other significant other's children feel like you owe them? Let's start talking about it over there. I gotta set up a live for some more. I do want to talk about the white lady that's on trial for unaliving her daughter's husband, who was a professor. Thank you, my mother's keeper, so much. She said, "No, ma'am, we sure ain't." But Gigi, some people feel like that. Some people feel like women are supposed to be, are we living in modern day? So let's keep that in mind over there on the other channel. That family needs to go for me to get out of there. They do. Sonya said, yes, good topics. Let's talk about it. So I'm going to set that up on the backup channel, guys. But the minute that black man, yeah, he will be charged time work for sure. Thank you guys for pulling up with me as we talk about trending topics in world news. And I appreciate, but it's one more before I get out of here, because I like to talk about politics too. That is in my, let me see if I can find it. I want you guys to hear what a whistleblower said too. A Republican official in North Carolina, James Yokley Jr., has been arrested for secretly drugging his own granddaughters. Not a Republican, cocaine and other things. Hmm. Hmm. Go figure. And I got so many other stories I want to talk to you guys about. I just be going through them. I got so much to talk about. I'm going to share that one for tomorrow, my news clip, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go relax until 8 o'clock. I will see you guys back here. Remember, the introduction is tomorrow. I'm going to change the single and celibate for Thursday, but that will be on the backup channel. So make sure you guys pull up. Let's have those conversations over there. Hey, Novi sis, and whatever other conversations we want to have, we're grown. We could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about it. It is time that we talk about them. You know what I'm saying? And over here, it'll just be strictly news and stories about the kids. Okay. But over there, it's grown folks conversation. Other than that, I will see you guys tonight. I'm doing, we have the Nazaya Harris last conference on her birthday. Tootie Uncensored said she was wanted to do a balloon release because nobody ever did anything for her on her birthday. I don't know if Tootie's still doing it on her channel, but she said for all content creators to get with her to see if they wanted to collaborate. I don't know if she's still doing it, but I definitely want to let a balloon off on the 16th. I start my GED classes on the 16th on her birthday. I know it's going to be a good day. So make sure you guys pull over me, because tonight I'm going to run it all month up until the trial. Once October comes, I'm done. I'm just tuning in for the trial. We'll talk about that here and there. But other than that, we hear at the trial. But other than that, I just want to run it for a couple of weeks because it's going to take a couple of weeks to get through all of these lives. But I'm going to take you guys from the very beginning, so we can gain understanding of what we're reading today, where it started. Who put those narratives out there? Where did it start? And then the second live is when it all goes down. It all goes down. So those that are just now getting in tune with it, you'll learn a lot more from where it started. In a movie like Jurassic Park, it starts at the beginning with scary movies, Halloween, Friday the 13th, all of those, Nightmare on Elm Street. It starts at the beginning. Sometimes it goes backwards, but you end up back at the beginning of how it all started. We should do a virtual one too for her. Yeah, T, anybody that wants to pull up, I need to see if Toot's still doing it. I don't know, but anybody that wants to pull up before I go to class, that in the evening, early, sometimes about 2 or 3, I want to let off a balloon for her. If you want to pull up, thank you, Big Mama. If you would like to pull up on the panel and let off a balloon for her, again, this was Tootie Uncensored's idea for this, and I got to give her credit for this. She said it just hurt her that nobody ever did anything on behalf of Naziah for her birthday since she's been missing, and she just didn't like it, and she wanted to show her that she will be celebrated and she's loved. So shout out to you, Tootie, for that and stuff. And I will be letting my balloon off because I do have class that day. I didn't think about it till I was like, damn, but salute to everybody. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys back. I'm going to do purple. I think purple or pink, Capricorn Chronicles. I think both colors. They're girl colors, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the love that you have in your balloon. Whatever, what I'm saying? A balloon, just showing that you loved her and that you're thinking about her. Thank you, TT. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm getting at her. I will see you guys back tonight for the beginning, where it all started. 40 years of CPS. How do 40 years lead up to today? 2024, 2023, 2022.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change, bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. So